Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Dailey. I am the mayor of the city of Tallahassee, and it is my honor and privilege to join Mayor ProTem Dianne Williams-Cox, Commissioner Curtis Richardson, and Commissioner Elaine Bryant in presenting this all-important proclamation today honoring the 64th commemoration of the Tallahassee Bus Boycott. From the governing body of the city of Tallahassee, a proclamation. Whereas this month, 64 years ago, Wilhelmina Jakes and Carrie Patterson, the African-American community, courageous educational and religious institutions, and citizens of Tallahassee took a formidable stand against oppression, and in doing so, changed the course of history as well as that of local public transit. And whereas beginning in May of 1956, two female students from Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, FAMU, Wilhelmina Jakes of Fort Myers, Florida, and Carrie Patterson of Americus, Georgia, challenged the segregated practices of the transit system operating in Tallahassee. And whereas both women were subsequently arrested and charged by Tallahassee police with placing themselves in a position to incite a riot, and in the days immediately following their arrest, educational and religious institutions helped to organize a boycott of city buses. And whereas Reverend C.K. Steele, a local minister, led the formation of the Inner Civic Council to support the courageous act of Wilhelmina Jakes and Carrie Patterson to manage the logistics of the bus boycott and to prevent increased racial tensions in Tallahassee. And whereas the financial impact of the bus boycott forced Cities Transit, the company that operated the Tallahassee bus franchise, to suspend bus services on July 1, 1956, and whereas the city resumed transit services in early August 1956, when Cities Transit agreed to hire African-American bus drivers for the routes that served FAMU and Frenchtown, and whereas the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that Alabama's segregated busing laws were unconstitutional, and Reverend Steele, along with several other prominent Tallahassee civil rights leaders, including Reverend Daniel Speed, boarded segregated buses and sat in seats reserved for whites without incident, and whereas by the summer of 1957, all city buses in Tallahassee were fully integrated, and as a result of the courageous act of Wilhelmina Jakes and Carrie Patterson and the courageous nonviolent protest, boycotters in Tallahassee achieved an important victory in the struggle for civil rights. Now, therefore, I, John E. Dailey, my colleague, Mayor Pro Tem, my colleagues, the commissioners, vested by the power of us and me as the mayor of the city of Tallahassee, and the entire city commission do hereby recognize Wilhelmina Jakes and Carrie Patterson for the initiation and contribution to the Tallahassee bus boycott. In witness hereof of each and every one of you, I have set my hand and caused the seal of this city to be affixed. Signed by me, John Dailey, dated May 19th, 2020.